Grand Risings, baby loves, and welcome to the September Elevation and Growth Series. I did not do one for August, so there will be a part two. Uh, the topic: men, black men in particular. I only talk about what I know about. I can't give you any information about any other man other than the black man. If you came here expecting me to talk negative, talk down, and bash black men, you may as well leave now. Turn this video off because that is not what this is about. Okay? The black man does not get enough credit for being the beautiful, smart, intelligent, most immaculate creature walking this earth next to the black woman. Okay, the black man gets a bad rap, and I get tired of hearing it. We spend so much time with the upliftment of women, things where women need to be supported, women need to be protected, and there is nothing wrong with that because it's all true. However, all black men that were born into this society, the society that we live in, who looks at us all as a minority, but majorly the black man as a minority, has instilled in our minds that our black men do not deserve love. They don't deserve to be uplifted. They don't need their mental health checked on. And I'm here to say that's a bunch of bullshit. Okay. Just like we rally behind the narrative of all of the negative things about black men, where they don't take care of their babies, you know, they're abusive to their women, they don't appreciate their women, they don't love their women, all of this type of stuff. Let's flip that narrative. Let's talk about the positive things about the black man. Let's talk about the black men who do uplift women. Let's talk about the black men who do take care of their children. Let's talk about the black men who are not being checked on, who are not being fully taken care of, who go into these relationships with these women who have all of these high expectations of them, but they're not doing anything to help them. Okay? We talk all the time about, I'm not taking care of no man, I'm not healing no man, I'm tired of healing people and this and this. Okay, well, the choices that you made in the past, the people that you chose to try to fix, the men particularly that you chose to try to fix, heal, and do all these things and it didn't work, that was a choice that you made. Okay, everybody needs to heal on their own, or at least get started on their process of healing on their own before anyone else can come in and do anything to help you. Okay, someone can possibly get you started on your journey. And I hear all the time about women, I fixed him up, I changed him and made him into a better man for somebody else. Okay, that maybe that was just your job at that moment. Maybe that's what you were there for. Unfortunately, society has, and I keep talking about society, but this is true. This is what is instilled in us when we're born, when we're growing up, when we're being raised and taught certain things by our families, parents, and all of that. We go to church. We're taught as women that we should, be there for our husbands, be there for our children, cook, clean, all of this type of stuff. But they never tell us that the man has a role other than just to go out and make money and take care of the family. Yes, we all have our roles in what we're supposed to do. We all have our roles in taking care of the house and feeding the children and all that kind of stuff. However, it shouldn't just be separated into male and female. It shouldn't be that the man is the strong one and the woman is the weak one, because sometimes that man needs somebody to help build his mental. There are so many men out here with mental health issues who are broken, who need help, but they're not asking for it because women are using that against them. We'll sit here and holler at a man and tell him he's weak. You ain't shit. You a bitch. You weak. You this, and this. Because that man is not behaving in a way that we expect him to behave. Okay. We have to understand that everybody has masculine and feminine energies, okay? That don't make you gay, all of this type of stuff that some of these people fear. It just makes you who you are. That human part of you, that spiritual part of you. Because spiritually speaking, there is no separation, okay? You are just a being, okay? But your spirit, your soul, and all of that is what really makes you who you are, okay? So we should be feeding into these black men that they are worthy of love, that they are more than just a paycheck and someone who are to pay bills and someone to have sex with. You know, sometimes we look at these men as like, you know what, I just need that dick and all of that type of stuff. And sometimes it's more than that for the man. He might pretend like, oh yeah, that's all I want. But then once y'all start dealing with each other, the whole energy changes because he wants more. He likes more. And then he don't even know how to say it. Okay? Because it's been put in his mind, you need to be fucking as many bitches as possible. I mean, don't shoot the messenger. This is what fathers are telling their sons. And some mothers are telling their sons, fuck as many bitches as you need to or you want to. Don't let no woman hold you down. Blah, blah, blah. You should be the Mac. You should be the player. You should be doing this. You should be the controlling the women. They should need to be bringing you money and blah, blah, blah. And then on the other hand, women are being fed, okay, well, give him some pussy so he can give you some money so you can get whatever you want out of him. It's a sad shame that is what has been put into the black community. Society, once again, even the government has in order for women to get anything to help take care of their children, they had to remove the black man from the household. You want us to help you? You can't have no man. Well, somebody had to help her create these babies. And it may not be because he don't want to help. It may be because he's undereducated. He doesn't have emotional support. He's not being given the same opportunities as other people walking around in society. Now, I know y'all probably saying, well, that's up to him to get where he need to be. Okay, well, once again, starting from the very beginning, the black man has a target on his back. Okay? We are created in greatness and from royalty, but it was stripped away from us. And unfortunately, sometimes it's instilled in us that we can't have the same thing other motherfuckers have. But if you really, truly want it, you can have it. But you have to have this, I'm sorry. Yeah, they can get it on their own, but they still have to have the support. Okay? The backing of the black woman. And I ain't talking about just in the capacity of a romantic relationship. I'm talking about sisters, mamas, friends, cousins, family members, whoever. We should all be supportive of our black men and uplifting them, encouraging them, telling them who they are if they don't know, giving them encouragement on building themselves, telling them how spiritually beautiful they are, telling them how aesthetically beautiful they are, telling them how much we appreciate them and not tearing them down just like everybody else in society does. We have to stop letting, and I know this is going to rub some people the wrong way, but I'm sorry, I have to say this. This is just based on my observations. I'm not saying that this is fact, but from my observations, I see so many black men going to white women, and these white women are fetishizing them. They're capitalizing on the fact that black women ain't giving them the support they need. Oh yeah, I can get one. Stop letting other people, other nationalities, other races, or whatever you want to call it, take away these black men and then complain about the fact that ain't no black men out here. Well, if you're not giving them what they need, like sometimes we give them the ammunition to say that dumb shit about black women ain't this and black women ain't that. That's been their experiences, unfortunately. So they think all black women are the same. And their first example is their mamas, sisters, aunties, grandmas, all of the people who raised them. So we have to push a different narrative. We have to give a different agenda. We have to give encouragement, upliftment, love, positivity to every black man we encounter. Okay? And if they don't want it, then we move on and we leave them where they stand. Because some of them don't know how to appreciate it. Some of them don't know how to accept the love. But it's not their fault. It's because of how they were raised and the things that were put in them. So we have to plant these seeds for them as black women, as their caregivers, as their nurturers. And I don't mean in the capacity of physical. I'm talking about mentally and spiritually. By saying beautiful and wonderful things to a black man, you don't know how you can affect his life and uplift him. By just being his friend, by being that ear when he needs to talk with no motives behind it. You don't realize how much these black men need this. And I've been observing this for a long time by black men that I am friends with, black men that I have dated, black men that I am friends with on social media, all of these things. I am observing their energies. I'm watching how they behave, the things that they say, the information that they put out, the cries for help, if you will. And I'm doing my best to be there for the ones that I am in their lives as much as I possibly can. So this is why it was put on me and I was compelled to create this video, because black men do not get enough credit. And I'm here today to say that I love you, black man. I appreciate you. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. You're smart. You're intelligent. You're more than words can describe for me as a black woman. And I know many who feel the same way. So if you feel that you are broken, that you feel that you can't be fixed, you feel that you are crazy, you feel that you are not loved, you feel alone, lost, all of these different things, you are not that. Reach out to the right black woman who is willing to be there to support you, to uplift you, who wants to heal you and put your broken pieces back together without any motives behind it. There's plenty of us out here. You just have to find us, but first you have to find yourself. So that is my message for the Elevation and Growth series. Please be on the lookout for part 2, because I am going to do a part 2 involving black women. So in the meantime, if you black men need my help, if you feel like that I can be that support, you feel like that I can be that shoulder, you feel like I can be that sister, you feel like that I could be that one that could uplift you and help you on your path to healing, growth, and elevation, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, Goddess Love, Oracle and Tarot, Facebook, Instagram, message me. I am more than happy to help. So with that being said, I'm sending you all peace, love, light, positive energy, and healing vibes. Bye.